Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on the west coast as the train is roaring on by. So we're down at the biogas. The bales that we made during a live stream this week we have sold off, hence the amount of money we've got. And the Manitou here, we kind of got to see basically what MR was going to act like with it. So I just used the normal money. I'm hoping to convert this to MR at some point when I get an understanding of it. And we had to bring the forklift down. Yeah. This thing, fully loaded trailer. Not good. Not good at all. Now, you may notice the camera starts doing this. I may need to recalibrate this controller, or possibly looking at buying a new one relatively soon. So please bear with me. I probably won't be able to pick one up. Well, I won't pick one up until I head off to Canada. So we'll take this to, actually down to the cow yard. That's where we need to go next, and we have no traffic switched on, so we'll just switch the traffic on right now. I can't remember why I switched it off, but we did. Traffic on. There we go. It should have some traffic now. So the plan for today, I will take this up to there. We'll do a bit more harvesting, fill the trailer, and go sort out the cows because they need looking after. Drift the corner a bit. Now when I tipped this thing over, it literally went right over. I was not doing much more than 20 miles an hour. It just seems the way the bales all shifted over and it caused a right old mess. Which is absolutely wonderful. So if memory serves, the cows need mucking out, cleaning. We'll fill the trailer up. I'll fill the combine, fill that trailer. And then go dump some grain, and I want to do a swap out of the galvanized trailer that I use. As much as I love that thing, it was one that I retextured myself with no external help really. It's got a shader error, that trailer, and I'm wondering if that could be corporate to FPS loss too. It's obviously in the mod itself. I don't think it's a It's not necessarily a shader error, but it comes up black once in a while, which means the shaders are bugging out on it. So I'm just gonna basically remove that mod from loading in the game, which means we'll need a new trailer. The trailer that I will end up going with is the stock in game one. It holds a little more than that one, but it's MR ready, so there's a real possibility it will actually hold less. There goes the controller again. There's a little possibility that it will hold less. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Now I am surprised with the controller, it only just started doing that it is that side. It used to be the left and right, not the up and down. I bet what's killed this is loader work, because the left stick is your controls for that, which is a pain in the butt. So I don't know if you guys can hear it downstairs. Hopefully you can't. The tap room filling up the sink with hot water because of the washing plates, so you may hear the roar of running water. Apologies if you can, there's nothing I can help. That will be stopping in a couple of weeks' time when I'm in Canada. All things being equal. And that's shut down. So we'll head over here. This tractor, I'm tempted to get rid of it. There goes the controller again. And again. Tempted to get rid of it. I swapped it out for the Valmet, as it just came out that version. But with the fact we've got this tractor, I just don't see the point in keeping it, basically. Bottom line. Alright, that's connected up. Now we'll connect to the bucket. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to sort out the controller. You guys may have to bear with this for about a week. I'll try recalibrating after the recording. And plug it back in. It may or may not help. Alright, open that up. There we go. Jump in this. Now, one thing never been a fan of here is trying to see whether the manure as the straw needs to get brought down a bit. The fill plane on it. And yeah, I'm gonna go over the cows. The cows just don't not come in when you're in. So it's a case of realistic value, yeah, it's not there, but same time, I don't care. Now what we'll end up doing is swinging around, just doing... Seems like it's picking it up even going backwards. I ain't gonna complain of that. I believe there's a little patch over there. Now every time it stops, that's basically the floor, I think, being uneven, or the mesh for the shovel tip. Probably more likely the shovel tip. Nah, I think we got it all. Sweet. Hopefully we did anyway. Open this side. Jump into this. Now the wheel is one of the singular best mods someone come out with for doing the animal stuff. Realistic look with the script that works so nice for just doing that, because I'm done already. It's back where it should be. It's pretty awesome. Now, considering the cows don't have access there, probably just leave the door open. Now this tractor, as I say, is MR ready, so is the front bucket. But it has next to no turning lock. Did these have crap turning lock IRL in real life? If there's a way of making it better, I may. Yeah, and that's that. All done. So I'm thinking of keeping this tractor down here. It can power the feed mixer, it can do the front loader work, it can clean up the yard. It literally can do everything I need it to. So that's why I'm thinking about getting rid of that one. Cutting down on the mods we're using. Especially the tractor stuff. Even more so, if that doesn't have MR, I'm not so interested in especially tractors. So yeah, that's probably going to go. Alright, let's head back down to the combine. Get this beautiful thing fired up. I really do like this combine. So glad I got it. Funny enough, I think Dave was saying he's got the once down from this. The 750, I think he was saying. And away we go, and give it a couple of seconds and it'll probably slow us down to a snail's pace. I could really do with a coffee or out by now. I'm so tired today. It's been one of those days where, for lack of a better term, I'm groggy. Like, I'm just, I'm so tired. No rhyme or reason for it. I was tired last night. I should have gone to bed. Took that as a cue and gone to bed nice and early. I don't do that. I don't go to bed early. Never really have, to be honest, even when I was younger. It would be kind of neat if that monitor screen could get moved over. Yeah, because I would put that just over here. I don't like how it blocks that corner of the header. I would actually want to see that corner of the header because it completely blocks it. I need to do a little shuffle around this, I'm not sure. That's what I mean, like, I can't see anything there, so play safer. Sorry. Around we go. So the better the yield, the slower this thing goes, just like in real life. And watching JWB or any of the guys that are harvesting, they're not harvesting at 6 miles an hour. It's 2-3 mile an hour tops you're harvesting at. So you don't lose a lot of grain. And the same with this, which is pretty cool. It does slow the game down quite a bit in this respect, but it's worth it. Now I went the controller again. So, GoFundMe, Landy Kid needs a new Xbox controller. This has lasted me 2 years. It's the longest controller I've had. They all do it. Always do it. The analogs mess up. And it's always the look one. The right stick. I'll have a graveyard of controllers soon enough. That's why I'd never spend serious money on getting a real nice controller. Because for someone that uses it hours upon hours a day, pretty much every day of the week, I don't trust it. I really don't trust this these controllers. And I most certainly ain't going to an aftermarket one. They just don't feel nice, and at times they won't automatically bind up to the computers the same way as a proper Xbox controller does. A branded one, if you like. The way the cookie crumbles. There it goes. So messed up. Trust me guys, that ain't me doing it. That is not me doing it. It's not bad, I've only had 3 controllers. My original wired controller, which took a long time to wear out, to be honest. Which was an Xbox 360 controller. Then Jess got me a Xbox One controller, camouflage. That didn't last long at all. That really did not. It sucks that thing lasted so little. And then this one, which if it weren't such a pain to take apart, I'd probably swap the shells over because I kind of like the camo. I think this controller that I got now was like 60 Canadian dollars, something, $50. It's worth it though. For me, anyway. We'll see, it could be just a case of it needs recalibrating. Hopefully that's all it will do, and it'll find the dead spots and carry on. But I have my doubts, personally. May even be the game for whatever reason. So noticed it didn't do this last night. I just moved my mouse as well. I wonder if that was being moved. And it was catching stuff slightly. Seems okay now, actually. Nope. It's the controller. Son of a... 70% will go fill the trailer up, maybe. Or maybe we'll do one more pass. See if we can fill this thing right up. So we're gonna have to do the old swapperoo. Oh jeez, this must be a tough patch. 1 mile an hour. 0 miles an hour. Yep, we're not harvesting at 6 miles an hour anymore in this game. Oh. I thought I got rid of that mod. I was causing Lura script errors the other day. Interesting. Nice cool breeze just come through the window. I'll finish this row. We'll bail these up in Heston's. I don't think we'll get time in this video. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. I'll wind that down because we don't want to have that fresher unit on while dumping this or trying to dump it. I think the silo is pretty much full. So if that's the case, we'll play the old swapperoo. We have trailers. Won't take long to fill up. I know I've been doing a lot of harvesting recently, so I'll ask you guys, Darn Controller, I'll ask you guys this. Is there any job in particular you want to see me do on the farm? We've done the animals today. We do have a bit more bales to sell. Whether we'll do that on camera or not, I don't know. But we've got all of that. I wouldn't mind having a go at making hay bales. So we may do that come the live stream tonight, which I will say now, there won't be a live stream today as you're watching this, Thursday, because I'm going to my dad's. There's a slim, like a minuscule, telescopic chance that there'll be one on Thursday, depending on how I feel, but chances are there won't be. I'll just be too tired. I mean, I don't want to say something that I shouldn't say. I mean, I'm pretty darn tired. Because, of course, getting up at times that I'm not used to getting up. I'm really not. In Canada, whole different ballgame. Should have had the turn circle to do that. I'm not sure if this trailer actually has turnable axles in it. Or steerable axle on the rear. In real life, I don't think it does. Just, it doesn't have any of the mechanics for that. So why they've added it, I don't know. Maybe they've taken the same stuff off the Marshall trailer. I bet they have. No more capacity for wheat. Genius. So it was partly full like I thought. Alright, we'll park this over here then, and do the old swapperoo with the trailers. So this is the one that's from the Giants mod hub, in blue. Basically the blue of the leaf springs you see down there. I painted the frame red and found a galvanized texture online to put over this. I like it. I made that black. Redid the rims too, which I'm not particularly happy with because once you take the light off you can't really see any of the details. But I like the trailer. I like what I created. The galvanized bulker look fits perfectly, but with the it not being MR is one strike. The second is, and the only really two for me, is the fact that it's got the shader issue. So where it goes black, I think I've shown that before on a video. So what we'll do is we'll go and sell it, and then we'll buy, we'll buy the normal tipper from Stock in Game, which is MR ready. Holds 59, but I think it's a lot less than MR more than likely. And we'll put the money back to our money and rent one of the trucks engine, so it goes from a 360 to a 400. Yeah, we'll lease it. It's an extra grand or so for that. Won't bother with the paint, but we'll just lease it. At some point I want to buy this truck. I really do. Fire her up. Now we'll see for sure how much this holds. I'm just going to go this way. This isn't... Now I've actually figured this out. I should have figured it out a long time ago. This is the easiest way to get to the yard. It really is. Okay, I should have looked that way first, I guess. Took out a time, but we'll make it. So we'll head to the yard. We'll fill trailer up. Looking at the time and looking at the time I'm recording this. Let's just say, wasn't going to say anything, but I goofed another video. Yep, happened again. We'll probably call it quits afterwards. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Hopefully there's nothing there. Once we've taken a load through. Now I'll actually be coming this way to sell the grain. It's just much more of a direct route straight down the town and one turn. Where is it? We may take the other. We may go down the opposite direction actually. We may, if we take this way. Yeah, it's less time for sure. Alright, we'll fill that up. Now notice how the back end's floating up in the air. Watch. It'll probably sink down real quick. Yeah, as the weight's getting piled on. It's filling pretty quick actually. That's good. No, I don't want to move it, I want to see what happens. I really wish you could change the colour of the trailer to colour match. That would be nice. This trailer's been in the game for as long as I can remember. But it's not actually gonna. Huh, thought it would. So, yeah, 52% so they have changed how much it can hold. Now this is the bigger engine, or the only biggest engine you can put in this truck, so hopefully it's going to be nicely powered to go up and down the hills. That's why I did it. The stock engine, yeah, may not have enough guts. Unfortunately. Darn controller. It's doing it again. Slowly, or is it the camera just doing its thing? Nope, it's doing it. It's moving. Yeah, you guys are going to have to bear with me for that. I'll price it up, see if it's cheaper over here to get one. Black Friday sales are starting, so we may be able to get one off of Amazon in the UK. And the store. I need to go this way. Oh, this is what I was meant to avoid. This thing. So the truck is permanently 6-wheel drive. May not even make it. Well, it's going to, just that very big crawl. And all the weight, it is slipping. All the weight's being put on the rate of the tyres there. There we go. Cresting it slowly so we get gaining traction. And we're over. Not bad. Going the opposite way completely gets rid of that. It's longer, but you haven't got so many of the hills. That's another thing you got to watch is on the downward slopes. You can build a lot of speed and you got to stop that. Just going along this route. It's kind of fun. Now this is weighing around 60 odd tons. Darn camera. Combined weight, if memory serves correctly. Like I say, when I said I've goofed already today, I won't tell you how I know this weighs 60 tons. But I'll let you guys do the quick math on that one. Of how long, well, how much weight is deducted from it. So I think it's 60 odd tons. No, maybe more or less depending on the engine too. Another thing that would be interesting is it more or less depending on fuel in the tanks too? That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, that was the sugarcane harvester with sugarcane. So I'm not too sure if I will... I talked about restarting the game save once I've got the crops harvested. Don't worry, the sugarcane, I just would pretend it's not even planted. But as far as the rest of the crop, I would love to get that off the ground first. And I'm going to try bringing over like the game XML, or the career XML and the vehicles XML, and see what the FPS is like then, if it's exactly the same or not. If it's different, then I will just get rid of this game save completely. Probably there and then, to be quite honest, because that'll be an easy fix. That being said, I'm not expecting it to be that simple, and I won't be too surprised if it's going to be a whole game restart from scratch and redoing West Coast. Pain in the rear end. Bullet Bill has tried to locate the issues because even he sees it. It's not just me. A lot of people see it, and he's one of them. But it's just not as major. And he's taken out half of the yard. Got rid of it. And it's still doing it, so I don't know where on the map it is or what it's causing it. Could be 101 things. Very good. So, 60.7. So remember that number, 60.7. So 60.7 tons. And we'll dump the grain as the camera sinks down. So the trailer, like I've been saying, will keep. The truck will lease, well not lease, return once I've got the trailer parked up. But the dolly will work on the trailer too. So we've made 51,111, so we've made our 11 grand back. And the truck now weighs, or the combined weight of 19.6, so it's exactly the same both times I've done this today. So, although I have done this actually about 5 minutes, recorded this video 5 minutes quicker than the last time I recorded it, I will bid you guys farewell, knowing that I have got my microphone plugged into my laptop. There you go. That's what I did. So, yeah. That's my week in a nutshell. That is my week in a nutshell. So what I want to do is kind of get set up for a thumbnail right here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back, like I say, tomorrow with a... Actually, I didn't tell you. Tomorrow is an ETS video. The one that should have been last week. When I basically... What did I do on that one? It didn't have my microphone checked. Yeah, it's been a follow through on that respect. And Saturday, if the video recorded okay, we'll have Thermbus. And Sunday, I'm doing a emergency 112 game. Or, yeah, 112 I believe it is. So, look forward to that. 3 different games at the weekend, so see what people take to that. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later!